The Three Currencies. Master Time. Money and Energy for a Wealthy Life, written by Ronnie Rowland, published by Growth Literacy Lounge. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Jim Rohn. We've been taught to chase money as if it's the ultimate measure of success. Society tells us that the more we earn, the better off we are. But what if we've been measuring wealth the wrong way? What if true success isn't just about money, but about mastering the three currencies that shape every part of our lives: time, money, and energy? Think about it. There are people with millions in the bank who are miserable, exhausted, and never have time for what truly matters. There are others with average incomes who seem to have unlocked the secret to a fulfilling, balanced, and deeply rewarding life. The difference isn't just financial, it's how they manage all three currencies. Most of us unknowingly make poor trades every day. We sacrifice time for money, working endless hours but never feeling free. We waste energy on distractions and obligations that drain us. We focus on making a living but forget to build a life. The real path to wealth isn't about grinding harder, it's about learning how to balance and convert between these currencies strategically. This book isn't just about financial success, it's about complete success. It's about reclaiming time, using money as a tool for freedom instead of stress, and protecting your energy so you can perform at your best. It's about designing a life that works for you instead of feeling trapped by the demands of work, obligations, and exhaustion. Inside these pages, you'll learn how to take control of your time, multiply your money, and fuel your energy so you can stop merely surviving and start truly living. Each chapter is designed to shift your mindset, provide actionable strategies, and help you build a system where all three currencies work together to create the kind of wealth that can't be measured by a bank statement alone. If you're ready to break free from the endless cycle of trading time for money, if you want more energy to pursue what actually matters, and if you're tired of feeling like life is slipping away, this book is for you. Let's redefine wealth together. It starts now. Chapter 1. The Three Currencies That Rule Your Life. We've been conditioned to think that success is all about money. The more you make, the better off you are. But what if true wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account? What if the richest people in the world aren't just managing money, but also mastering two other currencies that most people ignore? In reality, wealth isn't just money. It's a balance of three currencies: time, money, and energy. Every decision you make is a trade between them. You can work longer hours to earn more money, but you're spending time. You can push yourself to exhaustion chasing success, but you're burning energy. If you don't manage all three properly, you'll always feel like something is missing. Time is the most valuable currency because it's the only one you can't get back. If you waste $1, you can earn another, but wasted time is gone forever. That's why the wealthiest people in the world don't just accumulate money, they buy back their time. They delegate, automate, and focus on what truly matters. Most of us spend too much time on things that don't serve us. We trade hours for tasks that don't move us forward, drowning in distractions and obligations. The question isn't just how you're spending time, it's whether you're investing it wisely. Money is the most misunderstood currency. People chase it, thinking it will solve all their problems, only to realize that more money doesn't necessarily mean more freedom. Money is an amplifier. It magnifies the choices you make. If you use it wisely, it creates opportunities. If you spend it poorly, it locks you into a cycle of working just to survive. The key isn't just making more, it's using money as a tool to buy back time and increase energy. Energy is the currency that fuels everything. You can have all the time and money in the world, but without energy, none of it matters. Imagine waking up exhausted every day. Even if you had 24 hours free and unlimited cash, you wouldn't have the drive to enjoy it. That's why high performers protect their energy. They guard their routines, prioritize sleep, and surround themselves with people who uplift them instead of draining them. The people who master life aren't the ones who simply make the most money. They're the ones who know how to convert between these currencies strategically. They invest money to buy time. They use time wisely to gain energy. They optimize energy to generate more wealth. It's a cycle that fuels itself. Look at the difference between two people. One spends all their time working, making good money, but they're exhausted and never see their family. The other earns less but has mastered time and energy. They outsource busy work, automate finances, and focus on health. Who is truly wealthier? The second person may not have as much cash, but they have what money can't buy: freedom, fulfillment, and energy to enjoy life. We've been taught to think of wealth in a one-dimensional way. But what if success isn't about making more money, but about optimizing all three currencies? What if your biggest breakthroughs don't come from grinding harder, but from shifting how you manage time, money, and energy? This book isn't just about financial success. It's about complete success, the kind that lets you live fully, not just work endlessly. Over the next chapters, we'll break down how to manage and convert between the three currencies. You'll learn how to buy back time, use money wisely, and maximize energy so you're not just successful, you're truly wealthy. Because at the end of the day, the ultimate measure of wealth isn't money, it's how much control you have over your life, and that starts by mastering the three currencies that rule everything. Chapter 2. Time is the most valuable currency. If I handed you $1 million but told you that you only had 1 day to live, would you take it? Of course not. That's because deep down, we all know the truth. Time is more valuable than money. You can always make more money, but you can never make more time. Every second that passes is gone forever. Yet, most people live as if time is unlimited, wasting hours on things that don't matter and putting off what does. The rich don't just manage money well, they master time. The real difference between the wealthy and everyone else isn't just their bank balance. It's how they use their hours. The average person trades time for money, working long hours just to get by. But the wealthy understand leverage. They focus on activities that create lasting value, investing their time in ways that generate more freedom in the future. They don't just work harder, they work smarter. Most people let time slip away without realizing it. They spend hours on social media, binge watching TV, or constantly reacting to messages and emails. They say they don't have time to work out, read, or build something meaningful, yet they lose countless hours on distractions. If you ever feel like there's never enough time, it's not because you're too busy. It's because too much of your time is being wasted on things that don't serve you. We tend to measure wealth in dollars, but real wealth is measured in freedom. What's the point of making 6 or 7 figures if you're too busy to enjoy it? The truly wealthy design their lives to maximize free time. They buy back their hours by outsourcing low-value tasks, automating finances, and focusing only on what matters most. They don't just spend their time, they invest it. If you want to take control of your time, start treating it like money, track where it goes. Audit your day like you would a budget. Look for time leaks that drain your hours just like pointless expenses drain your bank account. The key isn't just working more efficiently, it's cutting out what doesn't matter so you can focus on what does. Time is your most precious asset, and every moment you waste is time you'll never get back. Most of us fall into the trap of believing we'll have more time later. We say we'll start a business, travel, or spend time with loved ones when we retire. But tomorrow is never promised. Too many people reach the end of their lives realizing they spent decades working for a future that never came. The biggest regret of the dying isn't making too little money, it's spending too little time on what truly mattered. The people who master time don't just fill their schedules with more work. They design a life that prioritizes what's important. They say no to obligations that don't align with their goals. They protect their time like they protect their money. They understand that every yes to something unimportant is a no to something meaningful. The most successful people aren't the ones who work the longest hours. They're the ones who know what's worth their time and what isn't. If you want to reclaim your time, start small, set boundaries. Reduce distractions, stop filling your calendar with meetings that don't matter. Stop saying yes to everything out of guilt or obligation. Guard your hours as if they were stacks of cash, because in the end, time is the one thing you can never earn back. Time is your greatest wealth. Treat it that way. Chapter 3. The biggest time wasters, and how to eliminate them. Most people don't realize how much time they waste every single day. They feel busy, but at the end of the week, they wonder where all their time went. The truth is, it wasn't stolen, it was given away, little by little, to distractions, obligations, and habits that drain productivity. the key to mastering time isn't just about working harder. It's about eliminating the things that steal your hours without adding any real value. One of the biggest time wasters is excessive screen time. Social media, mindless scrolling, and endless notifications keep us in a loop of distraction. We tell ourselves we'll check our phones for a minute, and suddenly an hour is gone. The problem isn't just the time spent scrolling, it's the mental energy wasted switching between tasks. Every distraction pulls us away from deep work, making it harder to focus on what truly matters. Another major time drain is unnecessary meetings. Most meetings could be an email, and most emails could be ignored. People waste hours sitting in discussions that don't lead to action, filling their calendars with obligations that provide little return. Successful people protect their time by limiting meetings to only what's essential. They keep them short, focused, and action-driven. One of the most common time traps is saying yes to everything. We commit to things we don't really want to do out of guilt, obligation, or fear of missing out. Every unnecessary yes is a no to something more important. Learning to say no is one of the most powerful ways to reclaim time. The most successful people aren't the busiest, they're the most selective with their commitments. Multitasking is another hidden time killer. People think they're being productive by doing multiple things at once, but in reality, they're just splitting their focus. Studies show that multitasking reduces efficiency and increases mistakes. The most effective way to get things done isn't by juggling tasks, but by focusing deeply on one thing at a time. The best performers in any field understand the power of single tasking. Procrastination is one of the most destructive time wasters. The longer we put something off, the more mental energy it drains. Tasks don't just disappear when ignored, they grow in our minds, creating stress and anxiety. The secret to beating procrastination is to take immediate action, no matter how small. Progress fuels momentum, and once you start, it's easier to keep going. Perfectionism is another hidden enemy of time. Many people waste hours tweaking details that don't matter, revising things endlessly instead of moving forward. The pursuit of perfection often leads to inaction. The best way to combat this is to focus on progress over perfection. Done is always better than perfect. Another silent time thief is decision fatigue. Every day, we make countless small choices, and each one drains mental energy. The most successful people minimize decision-making by creating routines and systems. They wear the same types of clothes, eat similar meals, and automate small decisions so they can focus on what truly matters. A cluttered environment also steals time. When things are unorganized, we waste minutes searching for what we need. A messy workspace creates mental clutter, making it harder to focus. Simplifying and organizing your environment removes distractions and helps you stay in control of your time. The fastest way to reclaim time is through awareness. Start tracking where your hours go. Identify your biggest time leaks and take action to eliminate them. The goal isn't to be busy, it's to be productive and intentional. Every minute you waste is a minute you can never get back. Time is your most valuable asset. Protect it. Chapter 4. Buying back time, how the wealthy leverage this secret. Wealthy people don't just make more money, they buy back their time. While most people trade hours for dollars, the truly successful understand that time is the only currency they can't replenish. They don't waste it on tasks that don't move them forward. Instead, they delegate, automate, and eliminate anything that doesn't serve their goals. The difference between those who are overwhelmed and those who are in control isn't just income, it's how they use their time. The first step to buying back time is outsourcing. Many people hold on to tasks they should delegate because they believe no one can do them as well. The reality is that most tasks don't require perfection, just completion. Hiring help, whether in business or personal life, frees up time for higher value activities. Wealthy individuals don't see outsourcing as an expense. They see it as an investment in reclaiming time. Automation is another powerful tool. Every repetitive task that takes up time can often be automated. Bill payments, email responses, appointment scheduling, and even grocery shopping can all be handled by systems instead of people. The less you have to think about small tasks, the more energy you have for bigger decisions. The most efficient people don't rely on willpower to stay productive, they build systems that eliminate unnecessary work. Another way successful people buy back time is by simplifying decisions. Decision fatigue is real, and every unnecessary choice drains mental energy. Wealthy individuals create routines to reduce decision making. They wear similar outfits, eat the same types of meals, and follow structured schedules. This isn't about limiting creativity, it's about reserving mental energy for what truly matters. Saying no is one of the most powerful ways to protect time. Most people fill their schedules with obligations they don't actually want to do. They say yes to meetings that don't matter, projects that don't excite them, and social events that drain them. Successful people guard their time fiercely. If something doesn't align with their goals, they say no without guilt. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something valuable. Prioritization is key. Not all tasks are created equal. The wealthy focus on high-impact activities, the tasks that generate the most results with the least effort. They apply the 80-20 rule, which states that 80% of results come from 20% of actions. Instead of trying to do everything, they double down on what works. They focus on what moves the needle and ignore distractions. Many people resist the idea of buying back time because they equate hard work with success. But working long hours doesn't guarantee results. What matters is leveraged effort, doing the right things, not just doing more. The most successful individuals don't measure productivity by hours worked, they measure it by progress made. The ultimate form of buying back time is financial freedom. When your money works for you instead of you working for money, you have full control over your time. This is why investing is so important. Wealthy people don't just earn, they put their money into assets that generate income without requiring their constant effort. The goal isn't just to be rich, it's to have enough passive income to do what you want, when you want, without being tied to a paycheck. The average person spends their life working for money. The wealthy spend their money to buy back their life. Every dollar you earn has the potential to free up time if used correctly. The real question isn't how much money you make, it's how much freedom you create. Wealth isn't about working harder, it's about structuring your life so time is on your side. Chapter 5. The currency of money, why it's an amplifier, not the goal. Most people believe that money is the ultimate goal, but that's a mistake. Money itself has no real value until it's used. It's simply a tool, a medium of exchange, a number in a bank account. What truly matters is what money allows you to do. It can buy time, increase freedom, and open opportunities, but it can also create stress, obligation, and endless chasing if not managed properly. The wealthy understand that money is an amplifier, it magnifies whatever is already present in your life. If you're unhappy, more money won't fix that, it will only highlight the existing problems. If you lack discipline, money will disappear as fast as it comes in. If you have bad habits, money will fuel them. On the other hand, if you use money wisely, it can create leverage and security. This is why financial success isn't just about earning, it's about knowing how to use money as a tool for wealth, not just income. One of the biggest financial traps is the cycle of earning and spending. Most people work to make money, then immediately spend it on things that provide temporary satisfaction. This cycle keeps them stuck, always needing more income just to maintain their lifestyle. The wealthy break this cycle by shifting from spending to investing. They don't just make money, they make money work for them. They use it to acquire assets that generate future income rather than liabilities that drain wealth. Lifestyle inflation is one of the biggest threats to financial freedom. As income increases, most people raise their spending to match it. A bigger paycheck leads to a bigger house, a nicer car, and more expenses. This is why many high earners still live paycheck to paycheck. They believe they're building wealth, but they're actually just increasing financial pressure. True wealth comes from maintaining control over money, not just earning more of it. One of the key principles of financial success is learning to separate needs from wants. Marketing convinces people that they need more luxury, more possessions, more status symbols. But the truly wealthy understand that excess consumption doesn't lead to happiness. They prioritize assets over appearances, freedom over status, and long-term security over short-term pleasure. The goal isn't to spend like you're rich, it's to build real wealth that lasts. The most powerful financial decision you can make is to create multiple streams of income. Relying on a single paycheck is risky, no matter how high it is. The wealthy build systems where money flows in from different sources: investments, businesses, real estate, and passive income streams. This diversification protects them from financial instability and gives them more control over their time. Money should be used to buy freedom, not just things. The ultimate goal of financial success isn't just to have a high net worth, it's to reach a point where money no longer controls your decisions. When your investments generate enough income to cover your expenses, you no longer have to work just to survive. You can choose work based on passion, not necessity. Most people let money dictate their lives. They take jobs they hate, work long hours, and sacrifice their time because they feel they have no choice. But when you master money, it becomes a tool for freedom instead of a source of stress. The goal isn't to chase wealth endlessly, it's to reach a level where you control your time, your choices, and your life. Money isn't the destination. It's just a vehicle. When used correctly, it creates opportunities, expands freedom, and improves quality of life. But when misunderstood, it leads to stress, excess consumption, and an endless cycle of earning and spending. True wealth isn't just about making more, it's about mastering how money flows in and out of your life. Chapter 6. Shifting from earning to investing, making money work for you. Most people are stuck in the habit of earning money, but the wealthy understand that the real game is investing. If you only rely on a paycheck, you will always be trading time for money. There are only so many hours you can work, but investments can grow even while you sleep. The goal isn't just to make money, it's to make money work for you. The biggest shift you need to make is moving from being a consumer to being an investor. The average person spends money on things that lose value. They upgrade their car, buy the latest gadgets, or take on debt for things that don't generate returns. Meanwhile, the wealthy put their money into assets, things that appreciate over time, create cash flow, or give them leverage. Every dollar spent is a choice. Will it make you richer or keep you in the same cycle? Investing isn't just for the rich, it's how people become rich. The common myth is that you need a lot of money to start investing, but the truth is that small, consistent investments over time lead to massive results. The power of compounding means that even modest amounts grow significantly when given enough time. The earlier you start, the more your money works for you. One of the biggest differences between the rich and the poor is how they use money. The poor spend first and invest what's left, usually nothing. The wealthy invest first and spend what's left. They understand that money should be put to work immediately. Every dollar that isn't invested is a missed opportunity. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is now. The mistake many people make is believing that a high salary guarantees financial security. It doesn't. Plenty of people earn six figures yet live paycheck to paycheck because they spend everything they make. Income alone isn't enough. It's what you do with that income that matters. The key is taking earned money and turning it into passive income. The more income streams you have, the less you rely on a job. There are many ways to invest, and the right one depends on your goals. Stocks, real estate, businesses, and digital assets all offer opportunities to multiply wealth. The key is not just to make investments but to understand them. Blindly throwing money into something because others are doing it is gambling, not investing. The wealthiest people master their investments. They learn, strategize, and make informed decisions. Real estate is one of the most powerful vehicles for building wealth. It generates cash flow, appreciates in value, and offers tax advantages. Stocks allow you to own a piece of growing businesses and benefit from compound growth. Building an online business or digital assets creates income streams that don't require your physical presence. The wealthiest people aren't dependent on one investment, they diversify to create stability and maximize returns. Fear holds many people back from investing. They think they'll lose money, so they never start. But the real risk isn't investing, it's doing nothing. Inflation erodes the value of cash over time. Jobs can disappear overnight. The cost of living keeps rising. The only way to create financial security is to take control of your money and make it grow. The shift from earning to investing is what separates the wealthy from everyone else. The more you rely on a paycheck, the less control you have. The more your money works for you, the more freedom you gain. The goal isn't just financial success, it's creating a system where you no longer have to trade time for money. That's real wealth. Chapter 7. Energy, the currency that fuels everything. You can have all the time and money in the world, but without energy, none of it matters. Energy is the force that drives everything you do. It determines how productive you are, how well you think, and how much enjoyment you get out of life. If your energy is low, even the best opportunities feel like burdens. If your energy is high, you can take on challenges, create wealth, and live fully. Most people don't treat energy as a currency, but they should. Just like time and money, energy is something you spend every day. The question is whether you're spending it wisely or wasting it on things that drain you. The key to success isn't just working harder, it's managing your energy so you can do more with less effort. One of the biggest energy killers is lack of sleep. Many people sacrifice rest in the name of productivity, but this backfires. Sleep isn't a waste of time, it's the foundation of high performance. Without enough rest, your focus, decision-making, and creativity suffer. The most successful people protect their sleep, just like they protect their money. They treat it as an investment, not an expense. Another major drain on energy is poor nutrition. Food is fuel, and what you eat determines how well your body and brain function. Processed foods, sugar, and caffeine crashes leave you feeling sluggish and unfocused. High performers prioritize whole foods, hydration, and balanced meals to keep their energy levels steady. They don't just eat to satisfy hunger, they eat to optimize performance. Exercise is another overlooked energy booster. Many people think working out makes them more tired, but the opposite is true. Regular movement increases stamina, improves focus, and enhances mood. The most successful people don't see exercise as optional, they see it as essential. They schedule it like an important meeting because they know their energy depends on it. Your environment also plays a huge role in your energy levels. If you're surrounded by negativity, clutter, and distractions, your energy will always be drained. The most successful people are intentional about who and what they allow into their space. They eliminate toxic relationships, design their workspaces for focus, and create routines that keep them mentally sharp. Stress is one of the biggest energy drains, and most people ignore it until it becomes overwhelming. The key to managing stress isn't avoiding challenges, it's learning how to handle them without burnout. Meditation, deep breathing, and breaks throughout the day can keep stress from depleting energy reserves. The wealthiest and most successful people don't just manage time and money, they actively manage stress to stay at their best. Mental energy is just as important as physical energy. Decision fatigue, constant distractions, and endless multitasking drain your ability to think clearly. The most productive people simplify their decisions, eliminate unnecessary choices, and focus on one task at a time. They protect their mental space the same way they protect their finances. Energy isn't just about physical stamina, it's about emotional well-being too. The people you surround yourself with either fuel you or drain you. Negative people, gossip, and toxic relationships suck energy away without you even realizing it. The most successful individuals intentionally build relationships with those who inspire, support, and challenge them in positive ways. One of the most powerful energy boosters is purpose. When you wake up every day with a clear mission, your energy skyrockets. The most fulfilled people aren't just working for money, they're working for impact, growth, and meaning. Passion fuels energy, and those who align their work with what excites them naturally have more drive. Mastering energy is the key to mastering life. When your energy is high, everything else becomes easier. You think clearer, work better, and enjoy life more. Time and money are meaningless if you're constantly exhausted. The wealthiest people understand that energy is their most powerful asset, and they protect it at all costs. Chapter 8. How to protect and maximize your energy reserves. Energy is your fuel, but most people are running on empty. They wake up tired, drag through the day, and crash at night, only to repeat the cycle. It's not because they lack time or money, it's because they don't know how to manage their energy. Success isn't about working harder, it's about having the energy to perform at your best. Protecting and maximizing your energy is the difference between struggling through life and thriving. The first step to protecting your energy is mastering sleep. Many people treat sleep as a luxury when it's actually a necessity. Poor sleep leads to brain fog, slow decision making, and low motivation. The most successful people treat sleep like an investment. They set a consistent bedtime, avoid screens before bed, and create a restful environment. Quality sleep isn't just about the number of hours, it's about deep, uninterrupted rest. Another crucial factor is nutrition. What you eat directly affects your energy levels. Processed foods, sugar, and excessive caffeine create energy spikes followed by crashes. High performers fuel their bodies with whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of water. They see food as fuel, not just a source of comfort or convenience. The better the input, the better the output. Hydration is often overlooked, but even mild dehydration causes fatigue. Your body and brain need water to function efficiently. Most people don't drink enough, relying instead on coffee or energy drinks, which often make things worse. A simple habit like drinking more water throughout the day can dramatically improve focus, endurance, and overall energy. Exercise is another essential component. Many people think they don't have the energy to work out, but regular exercise actually creates more energy. Movement increases blood flow, strengthens the body, and boosts mood. The most productive people don't exercise to look good, they exercise to feel good and perform better. Even a short daily workout can have a huge impact. Stress is one of the biggest drains on energy. When stress is unmanaged, it leads to exhaustion, anxiety, and burnout. Successful people don't just accept stress as part of life, they actively manage it. Meditation, deep breathing, journaling, and time in nature are all powerful ways to reset the nervous system. Energy isn't just about physical strength, it's also about mental resilience. Your environment plays a bigger role in your energy than you might realize. A cluttered space creates mental chaos, making it harder to focus. A noisy, distracting workplace drains productivity. The people around you either lift you up or wear you down. Energy is contagious, so surrounding yourself with positive, motivated individuals will elevate your own energy levels. Now, social energy is just as important as physical and mental energy. Some interactions leave you feeling recharged, while others leave you drained. Learning to set boundaries with toxic people is a key skill. Protecting your energy means being intentional about who and what you give your attention to. If something consistently leaves you feeling depleted, it's time to eliminate or reduce it. The best way to maximize energy is through routines. High performers have structured mornings and evenings that set the tone for their day. They don't leave their energy levels to chance. They create habits that keep them sharp, such as morning exercise, planning their day, and limiting unnecessary decisions. Small, consistent habits compound into massive results over time. The final key to maximizing energy is purpose. People who love what they do naturally have more energy. Passion fuels persistence, making hard work feel effortless. When you align your life with what excites you, energy flows freely. The most successful people don't just manage time and money, they build lives that energize them. Protecting and maximizing your energy isn't just about feeling good, it's about unlocking your full potential. Chapter 9. The Science of Habits: How Small Changes Create Big Results. Success isn't built on big, dramatic actions. It's built on small, consistent habits repeated over time. Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a day and underestimate what they can achieve in a year. The secret to lasting change isn't willpower or motivation, it's mastering the science of habits. The wealthiest, healthiest, and most productive people don't rely on discipline alone. They design habits that make success inevitable. Habits shape your life because they dictate your daily actions. What you repeatedly do determines your outcomes. If you have strong financial habits, you build wealth. If you have consistent fitness habits, you stay in shape. If you have productive work habits, you create success. Your current reality is the result of past habits. If you want a different future, you need to build better habits today. The biggest mistake people make is trying to change everything at once. They start with extreme diets, intense workouts, or unrealistic schedules, only to burn out in a few weeks. The key to lasting change is starting small. Tiny habits, when repeated consistently, compound into massive results. Instead of trying to overhaul your life overnight, focus on making small, sustainable adjustments. The best way to build a habit is through a system called habit stacking. This means attaching a new habit to an existing one. If you already brush your teeth every morning, add a habit of drinking a glass of water right after. If you always make coffee, use that time to review your goals. By linking new behaviors to established routines, they become automatic faster. Your environment plays a huge role in habit formation. Most people think habits are about discipline, but they're really about design. If you want to read more, leave books where you can see them. If you want to eat healthier, keep junk food out of the house. If you want to stop wasting time on your phone, put it in another room. Small environmental changes make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Another key principle is making habits attractive. People stick to behaviors that are enjoyable and avoid ones that feel like a chore. If you want to build a new habit, find a way to make it rewarding. Listen to audiobooks while exercising, work in a nice cafe while tackling deep tasks. Reward yourself for hitting milestones. When habits feel good, they last. The opposite is also true. If you want to break a bad habit, make it painful. Create consequences for skipping workouts. Block distractions on your phone. Tell a friend about your goal so there's accountability. The harder a bad habit is to maintain, the more likely you are to eliminate it. One of the most powerful tools for habit formation is tracking progress. People are more likely to stick with habits when they see measurable improvement. Use a habit tracker, checklist, or calendar to mark each time you complete a habit. Even a simple streak system, like crossing off days on a calendar, can keep you motivated. The final step in making habits stick is embracing identity change. Instead of just setting a goal, become the type of person who achieves it. Instead of saying, "I want to run," tell yourself, "I am a runner." Instead of trying to save money, become someone who is financially responsible. When your identity aligns with your habits, success becomes automatic. Habits determine your future. The actions you take every day shape the person you become. Small choices, repeated over time, create unstoppable momentum. The most successful people don't rely on motivation. They build habits that guarantee results. When you master habits, you master life. Chapter 10. The Power of Environment: Who and What You Surround Yourself With. Your environment shapes your success more than you realize. Most people believe that achieving their goals is all about motivation and discipline, but the truth is, your surroundings influence your behavior more than willpower ever could. If you struggle to build good habits, stay focused, or feel energized, the problem isn't just you, it's the environment you're operating in. The people around you have a massive impact on your mindset, habits, and overall success. If you spend time with people who complain, make excuses, or settle for mediocrity, it's almost impossible to rise above that. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with ambitious, disciplined, and growth-minded individuals, their energy will pull you up. Success isn't just about what you do, it's about who you do it with. One of the fastest ways to upgrade your environment is to audit your social circle. Take a hard look at the people you interact with most. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Do they challenge you to grow, or do they drain your energy? The saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," isn't just a cliché, it's a reality. If you want to elevate your life, start by elevating your circle. Your physical environment also plays a huge role in shaping your habits and productivity. A cluttered, chaotic space leads to a cluttered, chaotic mind. If your workspace is messy, distractions will pull you away from deep work. If your home is filled with temptations, bad habits will thrive. The best way to create better habits is to design an environment that makes them automatic. Small changes can have a massive impact. If you want to eat healthier, remove junk food from your kitchen and stock up on nutritious options. If you want to work out more, leave your gym clothes where you can see them. If you want to read more, put books in visible places instead of hiding them away. Your environment should make good habits effortless and bad habits difficult. Technology is one of the biggest influences on your environment. Your phone, notifications, and social media feeds can either support your goals or destroy your focus. If your phone constantly interrupts you, you're not in control of your environment, it's in control of you. Turning off notifications, using app blockers, and setting designated focus times can drastically improve your ability to stay productive. Energy isn't just about what you do, it's about what you allow into your mental space. The content you consume shapes your thoughts. If you constantly feed your mind with negativity, fear, and drama, your mindset will reflect that. If you surround yourself with books, podcasts, and people that challenge and inspire you, growth becomes second nature. Your daily routines are also part of your environment. The way you start and end your day determines your energy levels, focus, and overall success. High performers create intentional morning and evening routines that set them up for success. They don't leave their mindset to chance, they design rituals that reinforce their goals. Another crucial factor is energy management. Certain places, people, and activities drain you, while others recharge you. Pay attention to what leaves you feeling depleted and what boosts your energy. If something constantly drains you, it's time to limit or eliminate it. If something elevates you, do more of it. Protecting your energy is just as important as managing time and money. Success isn't just about hard work, it's about setting up an environment that makes success inevitable. If you want to change your life, change what surrounds you. The right people, spaces, and influences will push you forward, while the wrong ones will hold you back. Your environment is either working for you or against you. Choose wisely. Chapter 11. Converting between currencies, the ultimate strategy for wealth. True wealth isn't just about having more time, money, or energy, it's about knowing how to convert between them strategically. The most successful people don't just manage these currencies, they trade them intentionally to maximize their freedom, impact, and quality of life. The ability to move between time, money, and energy is what separates those who struggle from those who thrive. Most people stay stuck because they don't realize they're making unconscious trades. They waste time on low-value tasks, thinking they're saving money, but in reality, they're losing opportunities. They overwork themselves to earn more money, only to sacrifice their health and relationships. They spend energy on distractions, leaving them too drained to focus on what truly matters. The key to real wealth is mastering these trades with intention. One of the most powerful conversions is using money to buy time. Many people resist outsourcing, believing they should do everything themselves. But successful individuals understand that every hour spent on low-value tasks is an hour taken away from high-value work or personal growth. Hiring help, automating processes, and delegating responsibilities free up time to focus on what truly moves the needle. Money spent wisely on buying back time is never wasted, it's an investment in freedom. The reverse is also true. If you have more time than money, you can trade time to generate wealth. Instead of spending money on conveniences, you can invest time in learning skills, building relationships, and creating income streams. The wealthiest people didn't start with massive bank accounts, they started by using their time wisely. They invested in education, built businesses, and created opportunities instead of wasting time on things that didn't serve them. Another key trade is using time to generate energy. Many people feel exhausted because they don't prioritize activities that recharge them. They see rest as unproductive, not realizing that energy is the foundation of success. The most effective people schedule time for exercise, recovery, and mindfulness because they understand that a well-rested mind and body produce far greater results. Protecting energy isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Energy can also be converted into money. When you're operating at peak performance, you make better decisions, work more efficiently, and create higher value opportunities. This is why prioritizing health, sleep, and mindset isn't just about feeling good, it's about maximizing earning potential. Low energy individuals struggle to perform, while those with high energy levels achieve more in less time, increasing their financial success. The mistake many people make is sacrificing energy for money without considering the long-term consequences. They grind themselves into exhaustion, believing that hard work alone leads to success. But without energy, money becomes meaningless. The wealthiest individuals don't just chase income, they create a balance where money fuels time and energy, rather than draining them. One of the most overlooked conversions is turning money into energy. Investing in experiences, self-care, and relationships increases happiness and motivation. Many people hoard money, afraid to spend it, even on things that would enhance their lives. But the happiest and most successful individuals understand that spending money wisely, on travel, health, or personal growth, boosts energy and overall well-being. Mastering these trades requires a shift in mindset. Instead of making decisions based on short-term costs, think in terms of long-term returns. Every choice should be evaluated not just in dollars, but in time and energy gained or lost. The wealthiest individuals don't just focus on accumulation, they focus on optimization. True wealth isn't about hoarding one currency, it's about knowing how to flow between them effortlessly. When you master the art of converting time, money, and energy, you unlock a life of freedom, purpose, and abundance. The goal isn't just to earn more, it's to live fully and intentionally. Chapter 12. Living a Wealthy Life, Your Blueprint for Balance and Success. Wealth isn't just about money, it's about freedom, control, and the ability to design a life that feels meaningful. The richest people aren't just those with large bank accounts, they're the ones who have mastered the balance between time, money, and energy. They aren't trapped by their work, constantly exhausted, or stuck in a cycle of chasing success without fulfillment. They've built a system where all three currencies work together, creating a life of abundance. The key to living a truly wealthy life is intentionality. Most people drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than designing their future. They trade time for money without thinking about the cost. They burn energy on things that drain them, hoping to rest someday. But someday never comes unless you make a conscious effort to structure your life in a way that prioritizes what matters most. Start by defining what wealth means to you. It's easy to chase someone else's version of success, only to find out it's not fulfilling. Do you want financial independence? More time with family? The freedom to travel or work on passion projects? Real wealth isn't about a specific number, it's about having the resources to live life on your terms. The first step to achieving it is getting clear on your priorities. Once you know what matters most, audit your current life. Where is your time going? How are you managing money? Are you protecting your energy or constantly feeling drained? The gaps between where you are now and where you want to be reveal the areas that need adjustment. Small changes compound over time, and the sooner you make them, the faster you see results. To achieve balance, apply the principle of leverage. If you want more time, invest money in outsourcing and automation. If you want more money, use your time to develop skills and build income streams. If you want more energy, allocate time to rest, exercise, and activities that recharge you. Every decision should move you closer to a system where all three currencies support one another. Boundaries are essential. The world will always demand more from you, more work, more obligations, more distractions. But if you say yes to everything, you'll have nothing left for yourself. The most successful people aren't afraid to say no. They protect their time, energy, and money with clear boundaries, ensuring they spend these resources only on what aligns with their vision. One of the greatest wealth-building habits is continuous learning. The world is constantly evolving, and those who adapt thrive. Reading, mentorship, and investing in personal growth compound just like financial investments. The most successful people don't just invest in assets, they invest in themselves. Knowledge and skills will always yield the highest returns. Gratitude shifts your perspective. Many people chase wealth believing it will make them happy, but happiness isn't a result of money, it's a mindset. Appreciating what you have, while striving for more, creates a sense of fulfillment. It prevents the endless cycle of chasing success without ever feeling satisfied. True wealth is feeling rich in all areas of life, not just financially. Most importantly, take action. Many people understand these concepts but never apply them. They get stuck in planning, waiting for the perfect time, but real change happens through execution. The wealthiest and happiest people aren't just thinkers, they are doers. They take control of their time, invest in the right things, and protect their energy fiercely. A wealthy life isn't just something you achieve, it's something you create through daily decisions. Every choice you make is either bringing you closer to freedom or keeping you stuck. The power is in your hands. You now have the tools, the knowledge, and the strategy. The next step is yours. Take care and be well.